I was so excited. I wish I did not, I did not know he is here. Welcome. Should I say welcome back or welcome for visiting? Which one?
But Najafi is recording, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد
وعلى الله على أهدافهم أجمعين. Well, actually, I'm the traditional speaker. So certainly, you will see, and you will find out very soon, my short speech. And for that, in advance, you may forgive me. Inshallah. But I do my best. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
You may want to speak into the microphone.
Yeah.
So,
So my voice is not high pitched enough.
we can see.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
I am very thankful to God Almighty for doing us a favor so that we can once again be present in this holy place, in the holy month of Ramadan, the month of blessing, mercy, and forgiveness.
Oh, he's
Barakat, rahmat, and maghfirah. I also thank you for spending your precious time with me. With that said, we inshallah can obtain divine blessings and be subject to divine grace. First, one of our requests in this month, which is reflected in the effective prayers, is our sincere intention. In the prayer of the days of the holy month of Ramadan, this sincere intention is very important. Let us be honest with ourselves. If we are indeed sincere with our God, who is on the right path, the path we believe is the right path, the straight path, decisively, without feeling tired. This is the true intention. If God willing, inshallah, we create and strengthen this sincere intention in ourselves, in this luminous month. It will be a help, it will be an ability to continue the path so long as we are alive and subject to fulfill all responsibilities. And this sincere intention will help us to move forward. And before I get into my major topic, by the way, how much time I have? Till 9 o'clock at night or what?
Oh, it's 8:10. 10 after 8. I mean,
Wow.
no,
So again,
10 minutes before Maghrib.
thank you. I can hear here and there from the scholars, Persian, Arab, Afghani, Pakistan, everybody, that they use the word, those Muslims, those Christians or non-Muslims, when they become Muslim, they call the word terminology conversion. That's not the right word. The right word is embracing Islam. They do not convert. And I had a bad memory many years. That when I said that such and such actors became Muslim, convert to Islam, many years. Immediately, he said, the hell with her. But I said, no, I don't mean conversion. This is just something that I just say. I mean embracing all that. Why? Why? Islam is the collection, but he used to be Christian. Islam is the collection of the true faith and matters from Prophet Adam alayhi salam to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It is a serially connected and constructive plan for human beings to grow. The immediate example that we can comprehend is important. I'm sitting in differential equation for calculus. If I'm sitting in the elementary or preliminary elementary algebra, they say you took math course, isn't it? If you take differential equation, you say you take the math course, isn't it? You started from preliminary algebra to advanced. It's all math. It's the same religion. It's the same religion. Came to the Nabi and Rasuls during the period of time, during the different time, according to their work, according to their understanding, and I have another good word for it, but I forgot. Because I have to think about it, I have to be in the limit, the time limit that I have. My brother and sister, we need to be better educated through extensive research and readings from the sources. Then, so first reading, then give the profound pondering, think, and ask questions from the unbiased experts and scholars to understand thoroughly and eventually act upon for what we understood accordingly. So first we have to read. Then think. Then understand for what we read, for what we think, and eventually act accordingly based on what we understood. But actually, we don't read. I don't read. We don't think. We don't understand. We don't even act accordingly. What we do? We react. We hear and we react. No reading, no thinking, no understanding, and no act accordingly. So in order to be motivated, this lecture, because I saw that I'm dealing with more youth, but I know that you have some audience is remotely they watching us, but I do not know. So if the lecture is going, as I said, I'm not traditional on the speaker, so don't you forgive me. So in order to become motivated, speak the history of Islamic scholars to see what are those key elements that they have embraced Islam. Just for a little information regarding the true meaning of Islam, the true meaning of Islam. By the way, I had this kind of lecture 3 4 years ago in the university. I mean, in the campus I'm teaching. Of Islam. Islam means peace and tranquility. Requires that, provided that. It's not just all about peace. It's peace and what? Surrounding. You can police access, stop what you do. You sign yourself to the police. Then what? Submission. Then what? And most importantly, trust and obedience. We do all except one. Which one is it? If you can help me out. Remember Shaitan, Iblis? He did all, but he disobeyed, isn't it?
صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على
6,000 of being pure order. Eventually, disobey because of he was attracted and from there. Okay. And this is the one. Having achieved truly all these, then you will be receiving the truth of the matter from who? From God, Allah Himself. How? That's what we call it Ilham, as opposed to Wahi. Kashani, who was Mujtahid, who was one of the best mathematicians, more or less. He said, when I start something, I went to bed. In my dream, I was able, I prayed to Reka, and I asked God to help me. I went to bed, I did dream, I solved the problem, and I said, Yalsa, I found it. And how? And this is the footsteps or pathway that many and many Muslim scholars have gone through or have experienced that. Many. But I could say that there's some of us that aren't educated that are here, maybe they have this experience as well. May Allah make it, inshallah. That doesn't mean I finish it, by the way. Let's pray. Dua. Bless us in this Mubarak month of Ramadan. My fellow youths, my young, we have to strive and challenge ourselves to explore our potential and accordingly implement them accordingly. One of those, the person who wanted to lead the society, whether from different, let's not get in, but Those people wanted to live a particularly Islamic society. Number one has to be clear. In Arabic, we call it what? Tawhid. Trustworthy and knowledgeable. In Surah Al-Jumu'ah, it says, وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ. Serially. Pure, mukhlas, wise, hakim, experience, impartial, patient, with pleasant personality, in order to grow mindfully and spiritually. Certainly, when we reach at that stage or this stage and maintain, some people, they get there, but after a while, then we will feel what? Tranquility. We feel aramish in Farsi, in Urdu. The aramish is different than Alzheimer's. Remember that. It's different than living in a comfort zone or convenience. Because this is when we talk about the worldly matter. Aramish is when we talk spiritual. I have a lot to say, but time doesn't allow me. It will be with us. Okay, I feel tranquility. And it doesn't matter when we are in Aramish, when we have a tranquility, then it doesn't matter. We are in the world of so much bias. We can survive. And we know many examples that you can think of. So now let's go back to the topics. So, fasting is one of the oldest ritual religious responsibility. How come? Because when the prophet Adam they're commanded by Almighty Allah, and when he broke his oath and touched the tree, we all know this story, they start repenting. And he was asked, in order to accept repentance, you have to go 3 days fast on the palace. As a Maryam, when around him, there were people they wanted to really give her the harm. She was asked. When Prophet Noah went to his ship and bring the people, you know this story. He asked his people in the ship, asked him, why? In order to get to our destination safe and sound. Yeah. It was narrated by Sheikh Sadu. All the scholars they know him. His grave is close to the Najafi. That Imam Ali, alayhi salam, is a from Imam Ali, in order to see and to feel the difference between the months of Ramadan and the other months, in order to see the difference. See the difference between the Masumin and the ordinary people. See? You see the difference? No one is a Shahr Ramadan, worse than 1,000 months, isn't it? And you know more. And goes on and saying that, who said that? Prophet? No, as a Tabi. The first day of the Ramadan, he gave them excellent speech. I just had it at 1-2 paragraphs, maybe less. He didn't say pray and Ramadan and fasting. He said, this is the month for tadabbur. And then he said the following 3 important things to do. Oh, no. And these 3 you would like to know. Right, because it moves it. He said it in Farsi. خود شناسی، خود یافتی، خود سازی. خود شناسی. Self-knowledge. We should know that we, as a human, have 2 dimensions, body and spirit. One that is talking about our body, the pressure, things that we do from a biological point of view. But it's just shanasi means this is all about the body. And the second one is about the moral, spiritual things. We talk about self-conscious. How do you break it down? How much do I have? So, which means awareness of oneself, one's appearance, or one's action. And then I have a page about this Sazi. Arafa nafsa, isn't it? Don't we have this? We have a lot to talk about that. But we just touch upon. What is Khudyadi? In order to understand these 3 things, when you wanted to purchase the building, house, what do you do first? You have to say, how much money do I have? Why do I need it? Isn't it? First, you have to know about why do we need a house? How much you have to pay? Do you have the money? This and that. That Khudshanas. Khudyafti, you have to go and find a place, isn't it? Oh, Khudyafti. And then the third one is خودسازی they have to construct and the beds and all those things that no much. You see how easy you can correspond such a beautiful thing. خودیابی, the best terminology that I came up with is self-discovery. What does it mean? Discovering our inner secrets and talents, weaknesses, ability, اقتدار. What is اقتدار? Empower. Ability to exercise will, that's اقتدار, over others so that they obey you practically and mentally, as opposed to power. What's the difference between اقتدار and power? اقتدار, when you are with the اقتدار people, by all means you want to listen to him because you see. But the power, no. You listen to him because you're scared of him. Not moral, but right. You have to go. You have to discover yourself. Who am I? What am I? How accessible I am. How approachable I am. How pleasant I am. Am I a jealous person? Greedy and arrogant person? Power testing? Am I easy to get disappointed? So on and so forth. And the third one, self-construction. I must measure my character. Measure something. Personality, attitude, and then if I see shortcomings somewhere, try to fix it. Or if I have it, or when I have it, promote it. Don't stop it. It was narrated by our beloved Prophet, Hazrat Muhammad. If we did not have these 5 items, elements, whatever, we all could be saleh, righteous people. What are those 5? I really couldn't find the right, well, alhamdulillah that we all, our scholars here, they are aware of some Persian and developed to Arabic. So you may help us on this. 1, قناعة الجاهلة. You can write it down and then go ahead and find it down. But when I discuss about all, which I don't have time, make it clear for you. But I want to leave this 5 for you. 2, قناعة. For example, let me give some examples. You say, why don't you go for a study? Oh, I'm not bored. Oh, I can't. I have so much things to do. All excuses. No, good job. Ignore it. 2, بخل بفضیلت. Why don't you do when you pray? Do it right. Enjoy the prayer. Oh, When you read the book, you should understand it. I don't have time. Or today you tell him or her, do something for the better, how to be good man, how to do better things, always bring excuses. Born with Hazida. As I like this born with Hazida. When you translate in different language, it's going to lost the essence of the term. 3, health for dunya. Health. Tamam, greedy, huh? But does health is a bad thing or good thing? Hadith. In Surah Al-Tawbah, ayah 120, almost 2 or 3, the last of the Surah. He said that Prophet Muhammad was Hadith, but toward what? Serving the people, serving the God's purpose. Be knowledgeable man, those are the Hadith things. It's good to be Hadith there. But if they say, if the Prophet Muhammad himself said, Hadith is not good for dunya, with all the things is good. 4, Riyah be amal. In Farsi said, Chesham Cheshmi. Since he did or she did, I have to do it. Have you had this? You have this. Or hypocrisy, you know. I should have this. You'll have to go through it. 5, and this is experience. Allah. Right? Bechut Boridan. Right? Bechut. Is that about to?
No, somebody's phone must be.
Means that, oh, see what I said. What did you go to for him? What did you go to? The one that I voted for. Start accusing them and make it tabarruk, make it monster that I'm the one who said it right. So listen, self-centered. Self-centered. You have a lot of good work, not good work in the sense of rituals, like Khod Kani, Khod Pasandi, Khod Mehbari. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, if you have this God, righteous. So I'm going to stop here with one dua. Allahumma ij'al. Allahumma ij'al. Allahumma ij'al li ma'a rasul sabila. Between the path of Rasul. Means you said it, you ask it, you said it all, and you ask it all. Being in the path of the Rasulullah means other. Remember, Hasbiyallah, MashaAllah. You are enough for me. Whatever you ask, whatever you want for me, that's enough. Yeah. MashaAllah. That's enough. That's all. And in what? In say, set three, if I remember correctly. Coming out. With all this to say that, what is it say? Reza, Reza, isn't it? What are the other two? And the third one? Three. It's, I wish I had it. I got so excited that I forgot to talk about it. Anyway, sorry about that. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Yeah. We ended with salam, salam.
Allah.